Welcome back, everyone. Well, first thing I want to do today is thank everyone for all the nice words and the views of the land preparation for David's 7th anniversary. I know everybody who has been here since the beginning can't believe that it's 7 years already, and I can't believe it's 7 years already. So today I'm going to actually I should have done something the other day. We had a big storm come in, and I got a partial erosion of the dam again. In one spot, a deer had dug a hole in it, and so it filled with water and ended up like undermining out. It wasn't huge, and I wasn't going to take a video of it, and I wish I did, because it turned out to be a little bit better it would have made a better video than I anticipated it would, but nothing I can do. I'm sure it'll happen again, unfortunately. But anyway, my daughter and Kevin are home. James is still here, but he's going home today. Today is Wednesday, the 29th. So what I'm going to do is, as you saw, if you watched the previous couple of videos on the sheetrock, I've got the general completely full of sheetrock scraps, and the teaspoon, the red GMC, is also full of a lot of building scraps and things, and I do not feel like bringing them to the dump, because it's way too much work to do that. And I'm going to dig a hole, because I will never build anything right in this area. This is always going to be just for shooting. This is basically the shooting range down there. I've got to move that equipment trailer out of the way, but I'm going to dig a hole right here, and then I can get a couple of vehicles or equipment that you haven't seen in a while, the Kobelco and the Komatsu Dozer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Kobelco over here. I'm going to dig a hole, pretty good size hole, deep over here. I'm going to pile the dirt on this side, and then I'll use the dozer and I'll fill it back in afterwards, and I will just back the general and the dump truck in, and that will, like I said, I'll never need that area. It's basically recyclable material anyway. It'll be flat. It'll just, gypsum came from the ground, so that'll go back to the ground, and plus I can get a video out of it. So, and the Kobelco needs to, I haven't started. I don't think I've started in about 4 months. I just haven't had time. I've got the batteries on trickle charge though, so those are all ready to go, because those were new batteries, so I took them out when I knew I wouldn't be using it. And so let's get started. These batteries are about 100 pounds, I would say. Yeah. It'll be fun to put back in. It's easier. Gravity helps you on the way out, not on the way in. All right, I killed a couple of wasp nests. There's still some more that are looking for their... Got them. Gotcha. You ain't making it now. You won't last too long. But they built a nest under there. I'll check and see if there's any more anywhere else, but let's hop up and make sure there's none in the bat tree compartment. Nope. So that's a good thing. All right, just got to pick these suckers up and get them in there, and make sure we got Earl, and check on hoses and all that good stuff. All right, for the fun part. Ay, ay, ay. And I was wrong. It was the end of December that I took these out. I think they got heavier. All right. So this one goes on the left. Hey. Don't try this at home, children. Oh, I think they got heavier from the time I put them in, too. It says 23. So maybe that's when I did it. I don't remember. I have it written down. And I don't think you're in all the way. I guess it is. All right, you go there. You go there. And I know this because I took a picture. Use my old wrench plier. Here comes the inspector. Can't get it started. There's no batteries in it.
Oh.
I told you I got to put the batteries in them. They've been on charge since December. Alright, so if you want to see how a 24 volt system is, it's kind of crazy if you think about it, but you've got the net positive, the vehicle going to the positive, and then the positive goes to the negative, and then the negative, the ground, goes to the chassis. So that's how it works. You really got to think about that. But so these are in series, not in parallel. So that's how you get 12 volts from this one, 12 volts from that one, 24 volts. All right, let's hope they're still good. I think they are. Let's go see if we got some. Let's take the cover off. Take the cover off. Ooh, look at that window. I'm gonna have to clean that. That's pollen. That's pollen. Let's make sure we got her on. Alright, let's see. It's not leaking, so if it had it when I shut it off, it should still be in here. Yeah, it's good. I had just changed this before, so it doesn't have too many hours on it. Alright, I don't see anything that, not too many leaves or anything. We don't want anything to catch on fire. I'm going to get that leaf bunch out of there. Make sure there's no cats in here too. One of my cats, when we had that fox den over there, was using this up the undercarriage as its hideaway. Alright, I don't think there's anything there that can catch on fire. I gotta replace my flag. My flag is totally disintegrated, and that was the original one from 19. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go in and see what happens. Alright, first time I've been in here in a while. Well, that's a good sign. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's go make sure we got nothing leaking, nothing pouring out. So this hasn't started in almost 8 months. Well, it's 7 months, I guess, just about. Make sure we got nothing. We could use a little If she moves, we'll be good. All seems good there. Let's open the window because it has air conditioning, but it doesn't hold. We have electric lines overhead, so you can't go too crazy here. Let's get out from under them. Very slow. Alright, let's track. There's high speed. You just can't turn too well. The pump is tired. James won't keep up with this speed though. I don't think so. I gotta unplug. I got electric line that comes from the shop to the house. Very soon, about 2 weeks, we'll have power in the house. I'm just painting it. Once I paint it, put in the plugs and the breakers, and I can get electricity, get the air conditioning on. Floor is ordered, doors are ordered, everything's ordered. All right, I gotta move that and we'll continue over. Hopefully the pump still got some power in it. A lot of roots. Maybe we'll hit some water. It's been so dry lately. I would think we're not. We got a lot of new subscribers too, which I appreciate. One of the things I was hoping for, at least by the 10-year, David always said, wouldn't it be neat if we could get 10,000 subscribers? And we're like almost at 8,200 right now. hopefully we can. Get the roots out of there. My new 54-inch bucket is doing good. Yeah. Jump down in, James. We'll see how tall you are. Yeah, it's about 14 feet.
You can tell him James Wood.
All right, the general is airing up. It's done. All right, let's go dump it. Let's get the rest of it in the hole. The general just said thank you. It's been holding that for a couple of weeks. Get the teaspoon. All right, little dump truck time. Drive the whole thing in. I don't know where my head cam is, so I gotta put this on the porch. Cleaned up everything that I could find around the outside and the stuff that they put in. So let's tidy up this. I'm gonna leave it open for a little bit. I still have a lot more. I still have a lot more to do, a lot more to get. I've got a lot of scraps in the garage. See, look at that, when you track and move, that's how much hydraulics we lose. Look how slow. This always had a slow curl. I'm not up at full idle either. Full idle. Yeah. Not up at full throttle. All right, that's it for that day. That's much better than going to the dump, wouldn't you say? All right, as you can see, I got a little bit of a scrappy mess in here to get rid of. Some of it's good. Most of it's not. I'm tired of looking at it. Got the teaspoon over here. I'll get in what I can. Fortunately, I didn't finish doing the cement board, so some of that I have to keep because some of those pieces I'll be using. But most of all the other scraps, other than the 8-footers and anything that's bigger than like 2 feet, I will toss. I mean, anything that's smaller than, 2 feet, I will toss. All right, an hour later, here we are, a little bit neater. Stuff I couldn't get rid of. Actually, there's another one I can get rid of. There's a couple of pieces there too. But I'm sure I'll get rid of it all afterwards. I always find that once you get rid of everything of every piece, that the next day you always need it. So there we go. And that's basically what I took out. So go dump that and let's get that closed up. All right, so here we are. I'm just gonna take the Kobelco, push that down. So much bigger hole than I needed, obviously. I knew that. I wanted it to be far down so that I don't have to worry. Even if I wanted to put a building on top of this, you wouldn't go down that far. Anyway, so I could do it all with the 250, but I think I might as well get the dozer out and we'll have a little bit of exercise. It's stretch its legs a little bit. How about that? So I don't have a cameraman. James is home, like I said, so I've got to kind of set up and set one out here and put one inside. Okay. And we got a little rain. Must have been overnight. Well, this is a relief to get the garage cleaned out too. Get everything in the deep part of the hole if we can. I'm glad it didn't rain a lot because this water, the water would have floated a lot of this wood. Let me just take the high part off here. rest with the dozer. Might as well. Let's get this out of the way. I don't know where to put this now because I had it on the house side and I get shade. But I don't really want to keep it on the house side, so I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. I'm eventually going to build a shelter for it right next to the shipping container. But I can't do that right now, obviously. So I guess for now, this is where she's going to stay. Alright, first things first, let's get some dust off it. And maybe I can see out the window. The side doors will be open, but the middle's a little dusty. A lot dusty. I gotta put new windshield wiper on it too. Not really any sense in doing that, but make me feel better anyway. I can't get the side because I opened the window. It has air conditioning, but it's not charged. Got a leak in it somewhere. And since I'm not really using it, I'm not going to bother fixing it right now. All right, let's knock it down. Okie dokie. hooking up with the skid steer. Well, these roots. Roots in the way. Right, here we are, end of video. So got rid of a lot of mess. So here we are. 2 weeks, you won't even know this was ever here. The weeds will grow. This is all going to be stoned again. I need to do that, but I'm glad I didn't do it already because I wouldn't want to dug it up. But this whole area will be stone. And how many machines does it take to dig a hole? The only one, well, the General's tucked away. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So I got rid of a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do a lot quicker. I would have done it already, but I have enough to do building the house that I don't feel like going to the dump. And that was a lot of stuff. Big hole, but like I said, it's way down and looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Now to continue painting. I'm almost ready. Floor is ordered, doors are ordered, tile. Wendy and I are going to pick up the rest of our tile that we bought, and the shipper dropped the whole pallet, so they had to order it again. So we're going to get it. So it's always something to do around here, and what else? I don't know. That's about it. So I know the next thing I have to do is I've got to run that electric line out to the duck pen, so I'll be using the ripper hopefully soon, that I bought all the way back in February at the Florida auction. So yeah, a lot going on. But again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Got a beautiful day on the water here. Give you a preview of what you'll be coming to. There's the tiki bar. And the menu. This isn't the special menu, the regular menu. Waiting on Jerry and Bruce. They're coming. I'm just going to put a little clip in at the end. This is our waterfront here in Little River, South Carolina. Casino boat. But look at the size of that barge. The camera won't do it justice, but that's a big full-size crane. I would tell you the name of the place, but I don't want anybody to know. I don't want to make it busy. Busier.
Don't tell anybody the name of the place.
No, they can figure it out. Here it comes. No, too bright for me.
It's not bright at all.
Why are you talking about my video?
Oh, I didn't.
Tell us how you really feel. Hello, James.